Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to review this Welsh whiskey from PENDERYN. There you go, it's called The Myth, and they've got 3 in their range. They have a peated one, and there's another one which will not, I think that's called The Legend as well. There's also a red one, I think. I'll check it out, but this is The Myth, as you can see, single malt Welsh whiskey. This is described as fruity and sweet, and let's just see the tasting notes. Okay, so fresh and lively Myth has mixed citrus fruits mingling with apple, pear drops, and the merriest hint of tropical fruits. Okay, and it goes on to talk about the mouth sweetness dominates, that moves over a little to allow some refreshing bitterness to emerge from the mixed fruits. There you go. Continue to dominate the flavour. Gradually all the flavours ebb away to leave memories of a lively and light style of whiskey that's easy to drink. So as I said, this is non-chilled, and so I've had a sip of this last night. As you can see, I know so the box is quite substantial, so it feels premium product. And it's nicely presented. I like the detail on that. It's kind of got like a scale on it, isn't it? It looks like what you imagine a dragon skin scale to look like. Anyway, that's all part of the marketing, isn't it? But the bottle comes with a nice cork there, and I'm kind of liking the bottle actually, nice and clear, and the colour on this nice and light, and it says here non-chilled, filtered, comes in at 40% obviously, so it's not a cask strength, no colour added, and I kind of liking the colour on that, so that appeals to me. So so as it says, nose, apple, pear drops and hints of tropical fruits, palate, bittersweet, mixed fruits, finish, lively and light style of whiskey. Now, before I taste it, as you can see, I've had a few drops of it last night, so I got into it. I've got a trip coming up to the PENDERYN distillery. So one of my daughters, for Father's Day, bought me a trip to their distillery, which is not too far from where I live. They've got a couple, one in mid Wales, where I think that was the original one they opened, visitor centres, I should say, distilleries. And they've got one in Llandudno now, which is the one that I'm going to go along to with my daughter. My eldest daughter got me that for Father's Day, but my other daughter got me this as a gift to try. So we'll give it a go. And I've left it stand for a while. So non-chilled, filtered. You can see the colour there, and some of the oils there on the glass. Oh, spilling it, don't want to do that. So there's a bit of that on the side of the glass. So there's a bit of spiciness there, and definitely the fruitiness and the citrus, and not harsh to smell. So one of my previous viewers was giving me some really helpful tips on when you're tasting and the different parts of the tongue. So learning all about that is quite interesting. So thank you for that. I really appreciate your comments and detailed guidance. It really helps. So not as rounded as some of the older, obviously the older 40% I've had, like Glenlivet what I'm going to taste there now. A little bit of smokiness, which I don't know why, because it's not, I don't think it isn't particularly smoked, I don't think. A bit of caramel, and definitely, so let's have a read of it. Yeah, so PENDERYN started making award-winning whiskies and spirits at the distillery in the foothills of the Brecon Beacons, that's right, in South Wales. The area has spectacular mountain scenery, open moorland, so they're just painting a picture, aren't they? And let's give it another go. A little bit of bitterness there afterwards. Doesn't last on the tongue, doesn't sort of last, the taste doesn't stay with you that long as you'd expect for a 40%. It's not cask strength, is it? But very pleasant, definitely very pleased with this, really nice. What would I give it? I think, yeah, definitely, I don't know, about a 6 or a 7. It's nice, it's pleasant, and I got this as a gift, so it's very nice and very kind of the person who gave it to me, my middle daughter. But yeah, very, very pleasant. Now this is a 3-year maturation, and I've seen on their website that you can actually invest in putting a payment down for a cask strength 6 or 7-year-old. So I think what they do is they get people to sort of sign up for it. So when I go to the distillery, I'm going to inquire about that and sort of invest in a bottle, maybe get an older age statement if I can, or if they wait 2 or 3 years, I'll do that. But certainly very pleasant, very enjoyable on momentous election night. We'll see how that one goes, won't we? And if you want to treat yourself to some Welsh whiskey, and you know, slightly better than the standard supermarket fare that you get, but not too disappointing, very nice, very enjoyable, light, as I said. I do like the colour of it, and non-chill filtered, so if I was to put some water with that, you'd get the Scotch mist, wouldn't you? But I had a couple of drams of this last night watching the TV next to the fire, and very enjoyable. And I think the thing I like about whiskey, because it is a different relationship with alcohol than I've had previously with sort of wine, is I don't tend to hammer this stuff, and I'm enjoying it. So, you know, like I say, I have a couple of drinks of a night, every other night. Obviously respect it, but don't wake up with a hangover. It's more about the flavours and the taste. So that's what I'm enjoying about the whiskey journey. So hope you're all very well, building up my knowledge as I go along, and I have got about another 3 or 4 bottles to review over the next month or so. I've got a peated whiskey from Aldi, and I've got a nice rum cask bottle from, I think it was from Asda, so I'll do that review. A bottle of Glen Moray, which I bought up in Scotland on my recent wild camping trip. And also I've got a bottle of Jim Beam bourbon to try. So I've never been a bourbon drinker, so I'll see how that goes. But yeah, PENDERYN Myth. If you want something a little bit different, Welsh whiskey, give this a go. Definitely recommend it, and not too shabby. I think it comes in, I got this as a gift, I think this comes in around the 30-35 mark, but definitely something to be explored and enjoyed. Anyway, cheers. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, and if you really enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. I've got a massive following now, I think of 11 subscribers, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm enjoying it, and that's the main thing. All the best, take care. I'll catch you on another review very soon. Take care.